Happy day to all! You're on cue where I share genuine reviews about products, cuisine, events, and travel. Happy day, everyone! We're here at the WM Motors showroom in BGC, where we will be checking out the W5 Weltmeister, an EV vehicle made in China. Let's go! The blue is nicer, no? So we're here with Christoph from WM Motors.
Hello.
And we're testing the W5 Weltmeister. Okay, so because I'm short, you can actually raise the seat. Cute, no? Okay.
We are now on a neutral.
We're now in neutral, so okay.
There.
Okay, then you'll feel it glide. Okay, malakas. I love it. Sorry. Sorry, kuya. We're driving in BGC. And you can feel it's very smooth, actually. And we're on eco mode. And apparently, it has a sort of auto brake system, right?
Yeah, so right now you are on mode 2
Okay.
of the regenerative braking. So
Okay.
you'll feel that when you're driving a little bit faster. When you lift off the accelerator, you'll feel the deceleration a little bit more aggressive. So if you want, I can set it to normal mode
Sure.
for the meantime. Okay. So you'll see there. That's
It says 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that's 0.
Okay.
So the sensation now will be similar to a regular automatic vehicle.
Okay.
So the main difference now, unlike an internal combustion engine powered car, you don't have gears. So when you step on the accelerator, it's just a linear experience.
So the range of this car is 403 kilometers to be exact. Apparently, you can go and drive up to Vegan for a one-way trip, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
But I looked at Baguio, it's 285 kilometers, so you can definitely go up, charge, and come back down safely without, what's that? Charge anxiety? It's range anxiety.
Yeah.
I think ako charge anxiety. Na-charge na ba? Okay.
But yeah, the car comes with a travel charger. So in case you need to top up, you just have to find the common 220 volt outlet.
However, that takes longer to charge
Yes.
a full battery.
Yes, that's
It
correct.
will take 16 to
16
18 hours. While as the regular charger takes 6 to 8 hours to charge full.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So what does the insurance look like for these cars?
60 to 70,000 pesos currently.
Okay.
So for a 2.5 million vehicle, it's about similar to others.
So it costs about
It's 2.548 million pesos. We only have one variant, one model, which is this one, the W5 full electric SUV.
and this is made in which part of China?
Wenzhou.
Wenzhou.
Yes.
And how long does the battery last?
We will measure it by range.
Okay.
Yeah, so the range is 403 kilometers in one full charge. Yeah, we're claiming it to be for a lifetime, of course. Yeah, but the battery is covered by an 8-year warranty. After 8 years, or on your 9th year, you can expect about 5% degradation. So from your 403 range, you can expect to go down to about 380 or 385. But beyond that, the battery is still usable. So the car will function normally.
Tell us about your batteries.
Yeah, so the battery is it's a lithium ion. It's underneath the car. The whole flooring of the car is the battery. It's IP68 certified, so it can be submerged in water
Yeah.
for at most 2 hours. But of course, it's something that we want to avoid.
Of course.
Yeah, but that's one of the usual questions that we get. No?
It's a fair question because we are a typhoon heavy
Yes,
country.
That's correct.
Some areas of Makati where I live actually get flooded if there's hard rains. Although the water goes down, but still you want to protect your car and make sure your investment is not
Yes, correct.
damaged. So if it's submerged, I would suppose the battery is waterproof or sealed?
Yes, it's sealed.
Okay.
So there's a seal underneath, and then the battery itself is in a battery pack. So there's actually, you can say there's two seals, and then it's there the top of the flooring of the car already. So it's well protected.
It's actually very smooth. It's almost like driving an automatic fuel engine, but it's just quiet. And you don't feel sometimes you're in a fuel engine car, it shakes.
It vibrates.
It vibrates, so you don't feel that. I'm not pressing actually on the accelerator now, and it's still running. Still running with no acceleration from the pedal. But you know, when you drive automatic, you have this compunction to look for a gear. You know, first gear, second gear, third gear. Even in automatic, diba, it has a drive 1, drive 2.
Correct.
Okay. So it's really like a bump car. Sorry.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Well, bump cars were electric, right?
They are
electric.
They are.
They still exist. So, okay, pinatay ko ang bump car. How much would one full charge cost in terms of electricity consumption?
Yeah. Well, the capacity of the battery is 52 kilowatts. No? And with the current charges of Meralco at about 10 to 12 pesos per kilowatt, that means translates roughly to about 520 to 550 pesos
Per charge for 400
full
kilometers.
charge, which is good for 403 kilometers.
403 kilometers. So, I heard with EVs, it's not ideal for the lifespan of the battery to discharge it 100%.
Yes.
What's a safe percentage when you should charge it again?
30% at least, and then 80% at most. For instance, if you're expecting a long drive, then 100% charge is great. But if you're gonna store the vehicle for an extended period of time, it's best to charge it at a maximum of 80. And then for the minimum, of course, you don't want to go to 0.
Okay.
So that means you're stopped. Yeah. So yeah, 30% is ideal. It gives you ample range so that you're sure that you'll be able to go home or to reach your charger.
Well, you don't really drive 400 kilometers if you live within Metro Manila.
Correct.
Assuming you live in Alabang, it's about 25 kilometers.
Yes.
If you're coming from Makati, I'm talking Alabang, Makati. From QC to Alabang, maybe it's
50?
to be safe, 50. In terms of fuel consumption, well, there's no fuel.
Yeah.
Fuel
the
cost.
Correct.
The full tank of this one is about 400 kilometers at 65 liters peso per liter in diesel. That's about 2,600 pesos for a full charge. If you were buying fuel. But with this, you're only spending 550 pesos
Correct.
for your electricity bill. The tires are also the same tires that you use with a regular
tires.
car.
They are 18-inch tires. It's readily available here in the Philippines.
Tell us about maintenance.
Maintenance is one of the strongest points of EVs. Since there's no engine, there's no need to go back and have service and change oils. You have no oil. What you'll be looking after will be tires.
Sorry for interrupting you. Just to explain,
Yeah.
I was telling you the motorbike was almost gonna hit my front bumper.
That was the collision warning.
Thank you, collision warning.
Yeah.
Okay, so no oils, no filters.
Well, we have a filter for the aircon.
Ah,
The
okay.
cabin filter.
Okay.
So tires, brake pads, wiper blades. Yeah, that's it basically.
So when I have my Toyota Fortuner maintained every 5,000, it would cost me about 8 to 16,000 per 5,000. It depends on what I need at the time. So what's the average cost of every 5,000 kilometer maintenance for these cars? Does it even have to be maintained at 5,000?
The maintenance intervals will be at 10,000 or once a year. The car has a fluid the regenerative braking uses. So we change that every 30,000 kilometers.
And that costs how much? Sorry. I have to
That's about probably a service interval will cost you around 7,000 to 8,000 pesos.
At every 10,000?
Yes.
Okay. And where is your service center?
Our service center was at the corner of C5 and East Service Road. That's actually going to be the hub, the service hub.
So what if I bring this car to Cebu, is there any supplier or any maintenance center in Cebu?
Well, currently, the only service center that we have is here in Taguig.
Okay.
But yeah, there are plans in the near future to expand further south of the Philippines and
Okay.
even north. So we built our own team to make sure that we can create this network of chargers. So soon, you can expect that there will be more chargers for EVs.
Define soon.
Probably in the next 2 years.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, for example, the reason I'm asking about this is we have offices in Cebu, Manila, and Siargao. So, if I bring my car to Cebu right now, assuming that there's still no service station, can I just send your technician to Cebu instead of bringing the car back?
Yes, we can do that. For PMS, we can. Assuming there's no if the car is not damaged, like not hit by anything, then yeah, PMS should be. We can send the technician there. We can do the service there.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. So, what are the other safety features does the W5 possess?
Well, it has the blind spot monitoring system. So there are lights there. You see here. When you're running at about 60 kilometers per hour, the system activates. So when there's a car or a motorbike behind you, it will blink to warn you that there's someone at your side. It also comes with a lane departure warning. So when you're on the road, it detects the lines. So it will tell you if you're veering away from your lane.
We see that here, right?
Yes, this one.
Lane departure. Oh, okay. It will tell you if you're veering from your lane.
Yes.
Okay, what will it say? You're veering from your lane.
Yeah, it will beep, and
Okay.
then in your dashboard, that line there will blink as well.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you have the airbags, one for the driver and the passenger, side airbags, and also a curtain. And then it comes with a standard ISOFIX for children, so you can tether your child's seats. The car also received a 5-star safety rating from the China New Car Assessment Program. So yeah, it's a safe car.
So you have ready units in the Philippines right now?
Yes.
Okay. How many W5s are on the street right now in the Philippines?
Oh, well, right now, I don't have the exact number.
Estimate?
Well, less than 10 for now. Yeah.
So they have here a big screen. It's 15.8 inches?
15.6. Yeah.
0.6.
So it controls everything from driver assist, the locking, lights and sounds, and all the preferences. So it's sort of like the brain of the car.
I heard that even if you turn on the aircon for 24 hours, there are no issues with clearly, since there's no fuel engine, there's no overheating.
Correct.
Okay.
No
so your
emission.
driver can sit there in aircon
Yes.
waiting for you.
Yes.
Hi, Kuya Ray. Hi, Kuya Dong. I didn't forget. Can you charge, like if you're camping, can you charge your other stuff?
Yes. you
Yeah.
can. So when you're camping, your car becomes this huge power bank.
Yay!
So while everyone is pitching up their tent, you have your own air-conditioned room.
So we're parking now, and we would like to thank Christoph for
Thank
taking
you.
the time
Thank you
to
for
show
having
us
us.
all the bells and whistles and safety controls and fuel efficiency. But there's no fuel, so it means that it's energy efficient. I think that's the better way to say it. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Thank you for watching On Cue. Wishing happiness to your day. On Cue has new episodes every Thursdays and Sundays. Don't forget to subscribe and follow our social media.